Chris here, and recently just upgraded my Centauri Carbon right here behind me to do multicolor. I just installed the Canvas system, which is a system to enable it to do up to 4 colors. It was previously could only do 1 color with the system, but they have given us a kit to upgrade and make it work to do 4 now. There was some work involved to do that. And it's really can be pretty difficult for some and things. I wish you could buy it maybe already installed, but that's how it came. If you want one that's already installed, you get the Elegoo Centauri Carbon 2 combo, and you can get it already there. Now I really like it because before it's a bit harder with one, and if you want to make changes to colors, you have to do a swap and you have to do all this stuff with the extruder settings. And this is just really simple. It feeds through this Canvas system, each color, and you can easily change out each spool when you're not running it. It just pulls back out because it's not actually in the extruder. Because I think after once you've done, it cuts it, so cuts the cuts the filament, so it's not there. Some of the stuff I've done here really just to show some multicolored. I don't have a lot of different colors currently, but I did some multicolors. Now I will say there is a challenge in learning to go from single color to multicolor in the slicer and learning how to do that. I will say, like Maker Lab, go there on Bamboo Labs, Maker World, and they have a lot of cool free stuff for designing stuff. Like I did this light box. This was just a little light box I did as a test. This was a sign or a coaster I did. Now you can do stuff in the slicer. This I did in the Elegoo slicer by taking a cube and making it this size and thickness and length and everything, just resizing that and then doing text on top and then choosing a black for it. But in some later videos I'll go into more in depth of looking at how to do multicolor in the slicer, how to design stuff so I get it print. There's some things that I learned, you know, not having everything set certain way in the slicer, so things didn't come out exactly the way I thought. So there's a bit of learning of how the slicer can talk to the 3D printer and for all your things to work the way you want, and just some learning curves there. So I'll get into that and look at best ways to kind of go through and do multicolor. And it's going to be a journey for me, and I'm sure others that have had the single color now are going to the multicolor and trying to learn how that works. It's not simple as I would think it'd be, because you know the way slicers were originally probably made was not exactly multicolor, and a lot of the models you might get aren't multicolor, or they might be, but they're really might be for a different system like Bamboo Labs AMS or Creality or something. So getting it to work with the Elegoo Canvas system is going to be a little bit different. So we'll go into those and I'll figure out, see how we can do that and how we can get it to work the way we want. But this is just really just talking really quickly in this video about having this and that. I think it's a good, nice setup to have for just starting out in 3D printing, and just a really nice upgrade for the Elegoo Centauri Carbon 1. And I think anyone that's on the fence about doing the upgrade should think about doing it, or if they need to have someone else help them do it. There are some connections. You're really replacing a lot of stuff in the extruder. That's where, or the head, the tool head, that's where a lot of that work does, and some on the side. But it's really clever and really works well. So I recommend it. And we'll see how we do with some future videos and some multicolor and see what we can learn together. Thanks.